Hello guys, welcome back to five. This is 5 fun facts about Mario. Which, if you didn't know, each day it's gonna get smaller and smaller. 4 more days it's gonna be 4. 3 more days it's gonna be 3. 2 more days it's gonna be 2, and 1 more day it's gonna be 1. And then once it gets to Mario Day, I'll tell you. I'll make a video about all my good videos and also about why Mario Day is such important. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. Anyways, first Mario Day. Did you know that Mario wasn't actually the character that was made? Well, if you click on this video and you know that, why do you click on this video anyways? So, anyways, because Nintendo had like stuff like they wanted to ask the Popeyes character to see if they could allow the Popeyes character, but they didn't allow it. So they were thinking of a character trying to make, and then he thought up of making Mario, and then he also thought of making Donkey Kong and Princess Peach to try to make it sure it was the same like the Popeyes, but different. Because look, if you see it, the Popeyes guy is like more like it eats spinach and stuff. This was like just a flat guy and stuff. He just doesn't shorty. But he was Princess Peach, but I don't think Princess Peach like. They don't think Princess Peach like, and that's why Donkey Kong throws barrels. And yeah, that's the first reason. The second one is, did you know that they did a collaboration with Tetris? Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. They did a collaboration with Tetris, so they had like a full collaboration because that was one of the most popular games. But also, so I'll tell you another fact, an extra secret fact. So another fact is, did you know Nintendo used to be a toy company? Yes, Nintendo was not always about electronics, so it was all about toy companies. And they were thinking of trying to make game cards, but they were illegal in Japan, so they had to make something up. So then, but if you see why, you're gonna be like, hey, why are Pokemon cards allowed? I thought they were illegal. Well, because that was back then, but the rules do stay the same, even sometimes. But it was back then, like way back then, before YouTube was even born. But anyways, but this was like one of the most moments that every kid wanted the toys. And they had that toy that shot baseballs for you, so they could help you with the baseball. And guess what? Each time they did that, the toys will go bobbing. The toys will go so proud. Every kid would want it for Christmas, but then they stopped making the toys because it feel like it got too good. So they wanted to make something good, like. That's when someone thought of something of making, because they had a calculator and kept playing on it. So that's how they think of a Nintendo. The first one was the Game Switch. Basically, you can play the Mario Brothers and other stuff. They still sell it today at Walmart or KY. I think at KY if you're watching this in Australia. But in Walmart or Kmart, they might have it for $50, but like, okay, that's a secret fact, but I'm gonna count that as the fourth fact. But also, that's how they made that's how they made the electronics. And then our fourth fact is the fact that no one expected that. Like everyone wanted, before they made the Game Boy, they made the Game Boy way back, if you know that. But thinking of another fact that I learned from that book. Oh yeah, the Game Boy was. Did you know the Game Boy was one of the biggest hits? Everyone wanted them until they stopped making. You already know that one. The Game Boy was the biggest hit. Well, no, it was the Wii that was the biggest hit, but back then the Game Boy was really good. Everyone wanted the Game Boy, and I think if you know that, sorry you did it. Sorry you clicked on the wrong video, but that's all I have for today. Bye.